Evening viewer, welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here's the breaking news from Warfield, Ukraine. The first time Oleksandr Havrylukuk returned to his farm after he had been stormed and occupied by Russian troops. Tears rolled down his face when he saw what they had left behind. His farm buildings were almost completely destroyed. Millions of dollars worth of heavy machinery had been left in ruins, and last year's wheat harvest had been incinerated. But the most pressing problem for Havrylukuk were the landmines which had been buried across his 12 square miles of surrounding field. Now, the 69-year-old is digging them up by hand in a desperate effort to clear some of his fields before planting season begins in early April. I was afraid. Havrylukuk, but I have to sow. So far, Havrylukuk says he has removed around 20 mines from his fields in Balika, close to the city Izium, using only a metal detector he purchased himself. You go, you find it. Take a stick, tap it to determine the size, and then you dig it up, he said, and then you pick it up gently and take it out. The work is dangerous, he admits, but he adds, I don't have any other choice. It is a stark choice that farmers across Ukraine are facing. Clear the fields of explosives to prepare for planting season, or contemplate another year without income. The Russian invasion was already strangled grain exports from Ukraine, one of the world's great bread baskets, and contributed to soaring prices of staple products like bread and cereals, even with a United Nations brokered deal which has enabled the passage of Ukrainian ships through the Black Sea. The Ukrainian military estimates that around a third of the country is currently contaminated by unexploded munition, endangered this year's harvest by leaving huge areas of fertile land lying dormant due to the deadly remnants of a war still being fought. In recent months, several farm workers have been hurt or killed working in their fields, including a 65-year-old man who died instantly when he stepped on explosives near the village of Chervon in southern Ukraine, according to local officials. Mine clearance operations are already taking place to clear the fields, but it is slow and expensive work. Ukrainian armed forces sappers have defused 45,000 explosive devices over the year, the military's official media center said. The Hello Trust, the world's largest mine clearance organization, currently employs 700 staff in Ukraine, a number they are planning to nearly double by the end of the year. The scale of contamination is huge, and it spreads across the country. Myri, who runs the Hello Trust demining task force in Ukraine, told CNN. The scale of the problem, it is not for one organization, it is a national effort. As well as ensuring the safety of the people, agricultural land is being made a priority to ensure that Ukraine can get back on its feet. Cunningham said the greatest challenge is the lack of pattern. Cunningham said with different types of density of mutation spread across the vast geographical area of Ukraine, Europe's second biggest country after Russia. We are seeing anti-vehicle mines, both metal and plastic. We are seeing anti-personnel mines. Cunningham said we are seeing anti-personnel binding and fragmentation mines on typewars, grenades or typewriters, and we are also seeing cluster munitions. He said there was no one-size-fits-all approach to the demining effort, which required bespoke methods, so it was about being able to train staff appropriately. Removing them all will take years, Cunningham said, as they usually estimate that one day of war equals several months of clearance work, and with an active conflict still raging, the operation can only take place away from the front lines of the year to protect the safety of the sappers and other staff. But experts are urging farmers not to take matters into their own hand. Lifting anti-tank mines is extremely dangerous. Cunningham said there is often anti-lift devices designed specifically to kill and injure people who try to do that. However, safety warnings won't stop Olekandar Havrilluk from his mission. He says he built up his farm from scratch over the past 25 years and he will rebuild again to ensure the future of his family. The most important thing is to clear my fields, he said. Beyond the report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, India.